things, archetypes or themes, chat, that were like really iconic or notable, but ones that just like severely did bad. What do you guys think about that? Or it can be a certain card, by the way. Well, I mean, this is like a theme. The two that I have here, the one that I thought about first was Destiny board, chat. Because I think it's kind of interesting. It's a win condition and stuff. But then I was like, chat, could I do a video on like tunes? Would you guys watch a tune video? I think people might watch a tune video, chat. Venomanga, Legacy of the Work. Oh my god. See, and that's the thing. Anytime you want to be critical of a deck, oh Cap, you're just copying Legacy of the Work. Okay. Press 1 if literally Rada is the only Yugi tuber who's allowed to insult archetypes, chat. Clearly, because he's like the expert on Yu-Gi-Oh! Who plays it every day. Even though he makes one video a year and he hasn't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2005. He lost rights to that series a long time ago. Rada too inconsistent. No, I don't mean that, chat. I don't mean that like literally. If I make a series like this, chat, I don't want people to be like, oh, only you're copying Rada. Do you guys know? Hold on. I think I can show you. Let me show you guys something, by the way. It's all the way at the bottom. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it at the bottom. Good lord, how long is this weep song? Let's see it. Let's see if I can find it. All right, you got to be careful, chat. Just because, hold on. Can I find it? Archetypes that turned into engines. Archetypes that turned in. I mean, I don't know how if people want to watch that, to be honest. Like right now, the whole like engine thing is kind of being demonized. So if that was an idea, like that's an idea that I'm putting on the back burner, bro. Like right now, I feel like people don't even want to hear the word engine, chat. Do you guys agree? Like right now, a lot of Yu-Gi tubers are pumping out a lot of like, I hate engines in Yu-Gi-Oh! So to me, that's, goddamn, this video has so many comments. I'm trying to get to like the bottom. But yeah, like right now, that's definitely not. I'm actually really trying to get to the bottom. It's still going. This video has a lot of comments. I will literally watch anything you upload. Nice. Because if you're talking about archetypes that became engines, I can think of a lot of them. Gem Knights, Adventurer. I'm still actually... How many comments does this video have? Again, I don't read my own press clippings, so I don't just... Oh, here it is. 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 Can you guys see this comment, chat? Is the screen big enough for you guys to see this comment? My goodness. This video has 800 This fucking video has 800 comments? Really? Bro. This video has 800? That's insane. That's like a banless video. You stole this idea from a smaller Yu-Gi tuber without even giving credit to where you got the idea from. Press 1 if this guy's spitting, chat. This guy's spitting. No, actually, no. A couple people said that on my, what's it called? Is he? Yeah, he's talking about Dylan, of course. Yeah, he's talking about Dylan. No, like this bugged me. Look at all these comments, chat. Also, this one's, why did you delete this and re-upload? What? I literally never, like, that never even happened. Like, what? Sometimes you just get like weird comments. No. This bugs me, Sylvie. I don't know what type of comments you get, but when someone says that you stole another Yu-Gi tuber's idea and didn't even credit, like, I take that very seriously. So I posted this on Imager. I was like, bro, I talked to Dylan on Twitter. Now, should I have done all of this, chat? Probably not. Like, I shouldn't feel like I had to go through these hoops, but like, I don't even want one person thinking that I'm like going around stealing ideas from Yu-Gi tubers, which I don't do. You know what I mean? So like, I felt like, no, I have to defend myself. Like, you're not about to just come at me and say, oh, Cap, you're a thief and a degenerate. Like, nah, you can insult me, but not what's it called. You should have said, okay, champ. Oh wait, I did say, okay, champ. Is that what you guys are reading? Is that what you guys are referring to? Okay. Press 1 for CapG to stop calling people champs. Okay, champ. Okay, champ. I'm not gonna call. You dislike this Of course I dislike this comment. He accused me of stealing Dylan's idea, which freaking you guys in this chat know that that's like, I didn't do that. We talked about the idea of an Air Neos conspiracy theory in this Twitch stream. That's where like the idea manifested from. And we talked it over like, hey, do you guys think that this is a good idea, or like, is this a good idea? We talked about it right here on this stream. I ran it by you guys. Some people were like, no, that's a boring idea. But I think most of you guys were like, okay, it's a good idea. And then what happened? I made the video and I put it on like the back burner. Dylan's not a small YouTuber. I don't think so. I would say like mid-sized to large. And then I put it on the back burner, chat. The video was done. And in the meantime, Dylan uploaded his, and his video blew the fuck up. We saw the video, chat. It was like a week old or something, and it had like 80,000 views. And then I was like, damn it, chat. I told you guys that video idea was amazing. You know what I mean? So I assumed my video was going to flop because people had already watched his. So I was like, damn, I really think that I had a gigantic, awesome idea here, but no one's going to watch it anymore because, like, why would you watch mine if you already saw Dylan's? And then people still watch mine. So, like, whatever. It's just weird. But he said you stole it from a small YouTube. Oh, well, hold on. If he's... I think he just thinks that Dylan is still a small YouTuber. I don't consider Dylan a small YouTuber. But if he's talking about, like, some... Wait, did another person make one? Yeah, if he's talking about, like, someone else who made it, then I don't even know who that is. Let's see.
What's up, guys? Momoju here, and
This? Yeah, this video is from like 4 years ago. I don't think this is what he's talking about, Dolan. I mean, look, and Dylan's video chat has 100,000 views.
Hello.
So like clearly people chat wanted to watch this video. Clearly people think that this Air Neos thing is like interesting because this video got 100K. But like, nah, I don't think this is it. Here, I'm pretty sure this is the same video. I mean, look, wait. Oh, okay, yeah, this makes more sense. Because, like, I don't know, like, if you make the video in 2022, you also get the whole element of Master Duel, Duel Links, and, like, the new Neo stuff. Like, yeah, he could be referring to this. You know what I mean? Why hasn't Elemental Hero Air Neos been reprinted? Like, yeah, this could be the person. I just assumed he meant Dylan, chat.
Neos. And while it's not the only cover monster to not be reprinted, it's certainly the one most players care about. I mean, have you seen these prices? $100 for a first edition print? There's a stark contrast between Air Neos and some of these other forgotten cover monsters. The next highest is Heart Earth Dragon, which is roughly half the price of Air Neos.
Cap ain't watching
all the way down to the bottom rung, where it's a sadder state of affairs. Sorry guys. This is what makes Air Neos different from all these other monsters. The players care about it more, and it shows in the price, which is a message that Konami hasn't received very well yet.
I want my bird. A bird?
It's Iron Man, I think.
You want a bird?
I want my bird.
Air Neos is cool. It's a hummingbird superhero and one of the most popular archetypes in the game. In terms of overall popularity, I'd say it's second only to the original Duel Monsters era monsters, like Exodia, Dark Magician.
What? Stardust Dragon? The Signer Dragon? What? Stardust Dragon? And is he just talking about, like, collectors or something? Because if he's talking about overall fanfare, like, no. Stardust Dragon?
And Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is why it's so baffling he hasn't been reprinted yet, especially considering all his other Neos brethren have. It's not just the physical card game either. Its absence is felt in the two current Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games, Master Duel and Duel Links.
Literally, yeah, I mean, at least Black Rose and Stardust.
But not Air Neos for some reason. Elemental Hero Air Neos has been banished to the Shadow Realm for a long time. We're gonna put on our tinfoil hats and fly straight through this cloud of conspiracy theories and see if we can figure out why Elemental Hero.
Hold on, wait. I want to know if these guys all got the same conspiracies as I did.
The junk drawer of Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Let's begin.
Junk drawer of Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Okay.
Among the Elemental heroes, Neos is a little different. In lore, Neos itself is an alien who can fuse with a variety of different monsters. Air Neos itself is the specific combination of Vanilla Neos and Neospacian Air Hummingbird. It's just one of 16 Neos Fusion monsters in the TCG. Discounting the 3 newest ones, which were printed just a few years ago, every other one has received at least one reprint, most of them about 3 to 4 years after their introduction. This includes the 2 monsters that debuted alongside Air Neos in 2007, Elemental Heroes Grand Neos and Glow Neos, each seeing a reprint in 2011's Legendary Collection 2. As we go forward with the possible reasons for why Air Neos has been kept from us for so long, keep in mind it is possible there's a mix of reasons or even no reason at all. I reached out to Konami and asked them if they could comment on this question, and to my surprise they replied. I was very happy to see them respond.
Stop! Oh my god, stop. Alright, so this guy, I can kind of tell, chat. This guy, and look, this isn't something that I personally find to be the best thing. He's mixing, like, he's blending together, like, comedy and also, like, truths. And while I can discern the difference, because I'm like a Yu-Gi tuber and I know this shit, if a Zoomer watched this, they might take this at face value. I know Konami's not gonna fucking respond. Unless, hold on. Unless the response is, we do not, you know, answer questions about Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if it's like some automated response that they'll give you of literally enter any card, fair enough. Then I guess you could throw it in the video. But Konami's not gonna give you the fucking reason why Air Neos is like, hasn't been reprinted. Like, they're just not going to.
Even though they basically declined to comment. This is what they said.
I ain't saying nothing. I understand. How is your mother?
I'm very sorry to say we have no information we can share
regarding
decisions made for the game.
That's
Choices for the game are coordinated between multiple...
Okay, fair enough. I'm like, unless you're going to just put the textbook stock answer in your video, like, this whole, like, comedy, half like, informative angle, I don't know, man. I just feel like pick a side. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at, like, me and Dylan's videos, chat, we both went, like, informative, right? Like, our videos are not trying to make you laugh. They don't have a bunch of, like, jokes in them. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you're going to go with like, I don't know, man, pick a side. You know, either you're going to be Legacy of the Worthless and try to make people laugh, or informative, you know what I mean? But like, being both sides is like a little confusing.
There's no singular answer for why choices are made for cards or features of the game.
It wasn't a joke.
You know, you could be a little more helpful.
Konami is famously tight-lipped as a company regarding their policies and behind-the-scenes work. It's partly why research for this video was so difficult, as most of it is conjecture pulled from facts and observation.
What do you mean he has more professionalism than you? What was the point of Phobic? What was the point of asking Konami? I already know the answer. Konami does not talk about specific cards. Like, what's the point? There's no point of asking them about every single, hey, can you guys tell us why Protoss got banned? Like, they're not gonna tell you. I don't need, like, you don't need, it's unnecessary, dude. They'll give you the same answer every time. The biggest conspiracy by
far is that there's some sort of...
I'll say this. This guy's editing is pretty good, chat. Like, to be a channel with 88 subs, like, his editing's pretty good.
Copyright or legal issues centered around the artwork for Air Neos itself. The most compelling piece of evidence for this theory is the artwork for a new card that was unveiled in the OCG. This is Instant Contact. Looking at the artwork, we can see the vanilla Neos posing with all his fusion counterparts. All of them except for Air Neos. This scene might look familiar if you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, specifically Season 3. The art for this card is directly lifted from this shot, from one of the anime intros. It's all very suspicious. I'm not a detective, but I'd say this looks like direct evidence that Konami is actively trying to scrub Air Neos from history altogether. Like, why else would they take it out? Let's talk about card artwork for a moment. You'll notice the bottom of the card says 1996, Kazuki Takahashi, who is the creator of the franchise, but he doesn't do the artwork for the individual cards. Other trading card games like Magic and Pokemon credit the artist directly on the card, but not Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is unfortunate, and it's actually pretty difficult to find out who drew what. We're not entirely sure how Yu-Gi-Oh! Card artwork is made.
Impossible.
Like if it's mostly done with an in-house team of artists, or if they primarily work with third-party freelancers. Probably a bit of both. But word around the Reddit rumor mill is that Konami themselves are pretty strict on their
It's not impossible, chat. Like, I don't know how many of you guys saw my video, but I did talk about, like, it's hard to find artists. Like, again, I found the artist who did the artist who made the Charmer archetype, chat, the familiar possessed cards. She's done Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Droll and Lockbird. I think she's done all the Gishki cards too. Like one woman does like all of those artworks, chat. And she has like a Twitter, and she has she has like other various pages. But on her like Twitter and stuff like that, chat, there's like no direct links to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, you can look at her other arts and be like, oh, that card kind of looks like Ghost Ogre. I can see the resemblance between your designs, but she doesn't like post like, yeah, I've done 100 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, hire me. You know what I mean? Does she draw a hentai? No, she does draw other what's it called? So like, yeah, finding Yu-Gi-Oh artist chat is like notoriously, she's the only, I think I might know of one other like Yu-Gi-Oh artist, because usually they don't just do one card. Like if you do a good card, they'll like, Konami will hire you again for like other cards.
Non-disclosure agreements. Those are abbreviated NDA if you ever see it in the
Why does Konami, since I don't know the answer to that. I actually don't, chat. I don't know the answer to like why Konami doesn't credit the artist. I believe that they probably do sign like NDAs and stuff like that. Again, I was just using her as like the example of how things might work, because she's someone who has drawn dozens of cards, like full on archetypes. Every single charmer is done by her. Every single familiar possessed, which is kind of like the same archetype. You guys all know the cards, right? The Linas and all these fucking cards, even new cards like the fucking new line of Link Monster. Like, I'm sure she did this card, but I don't know. Like, you know,
so it's
you
hard to
know
find
about what's
anything
it called.
concrete about who does the art for specific.
The Cosmo guy is known too, I think. Midnight Drink. I'd love to see Marcos do some Yu-Gi-Oh art. How do you know she was the? Oh, it's on Wiki. Hold on. Yeah. So it's on, and you can hold on. Let's see if I can find a card that'll bring her up. Draw on Lockbird. Slutty Lina. Let's see. Yeah. You have to go on Wiki and like, if you search enough of her cards, she'll come up. Let's see. I'm gonna search Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. How does the Wiki know? Hold on. So I don't know like how. Damn it, still not here. Maybe if I type in Charmer, I'll get the archetype and that might bring her up. Hold on. Check sources. Ah, here we go. Akina Fujiwara designed the Charmers, although she did not draw their cataclysmic forms. Oh, I guess she didn't draw all of them. According to the valuable book 8. What is this value? I don't know. What's this? Is this a book where she like talked about it or something? Or is this like a dual terminal type of like lore thing? Anyways, hold on. I'll show you guys the artist in a second. The valuable book 8 promotional cards, 2 promotional cards, Gandora, Doom Caliber Knights. Wait, what? This says 2005. There's no way she was drawing cards back then. Okay, it's like a little weird. Lore. I know that they do have lore books that come out in the OCG chat that like we don't get in the TCG, which is fucking stupid, by the way. But hold on. Let's go to like her wiki page. Oh, here you guys go. So like these are some of the cards. Oh yeah, she does trap tricks. Yeah, she does trap tricks. So she does Charmer, Familiar Possess, Spiritual Art. This is all kind of like the same big archetype basically. She also does trap trick cards, chat. And she's done Gishi cards too. She's done some hand traps, Downer Magician, and if you go out here, I'll show you guys her Twitter. This is how by the way you know like this wasn't some random person or someone making shit up. Like if you go to her Twitter and you look at the stuff that she's drawn, chat, like these look like those cards. You can just look at her art and be like, oh yeah, this is definitely like this one. You can look at these artworks and be like, yep, this is the same chick that drew like Ghost Ogre and Snow, because it looks like she has a style. You can just tell. You know what I mean? She does artwork for next Yu-Gi-Oh card, chat. Book it. The whatever comes after Grain Create or Tactical Masters, that'll be the cover card for that archetype. it'll be that. But like, yeah, when you okay, so she also has food on here. But anyways, the point is when you look at like her actual drawings and stuff like that, and I guess she has a Shiba Inu. When you look at her drawings of other non-Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, like you can just tell like, oh yeah, this kind of looks like your other cards. But like she doesn't say it on any of her websites, so I don't know. It's really difficult to find artist chat. Cards. Wait, hold on, did you find one? This dude did Cosmo. Let's see. This Yu-Gi-Oh card looks really nice. Oh, Genzo. I think maybe I've heard of him. 2000. What's it called? Is he Spanish? Oh no, I wonder if he's tweeted out like other He's verified too. Oh my. I love Chum. I don't know if I can go to this guy's DeviantArt or even look. It looks like he's done some pretty lewd stuff, chat. You know, I don't know if I go, what's it called? Ooh, I love this chick. Her name is Leona from King of Fighters, but she's also in Metal Slug. Such an underrated character by SNK. Like, she's an awesome character. Yeah. I wish we could just look through his artwork and see if we could find, like, you know, Cosmo ships and stuff like that, but, you know, it looks like it's just bordering on lewd. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you know what, Zesty? You can hold on. You can, like, kind of tell, chat. Like, look at the backgrounds and kind of like how dark this kind of does look very Cosmo-ish. You know what I mean? Let's see what else. Okay, she's from Street Fighter. That's Yuri, I think. Morgan from Darkstalkers. The chick from Footy Cootie. That show's trash. I think he just does like Coomer art. Don't have fun without me. I'm just looking through this guy's. Good lord. Press 1 if only does Coomer art. Every single one is a girl. Oh my. Yeah, all he does is Coomer art. Pokemon characters are 10 years old. If they're 10, I'm 10. Anyways, let's just get back.
Here's an example. Here's a Twitter thread from an artist in Chile named Gonzalo Ordonez with a picture of the card Cosmo Goodwitch with the caption saying, "It looks nice." I translated this Twitter thread using Google Translate. Someone in the thread asked him if he had a list of Yu-Gi-Oh cards he worked on, that he'd be interested in putting them up on the wiki. Ordonez responded saying he can't speak openly about it, but didn't say why. Could this be because of a possible NDA that he signed? Another commenter asked him if he did the artwork for Cosmo Goodwitch specifically, to which Ordonez
and he wouldn't reply. Yo, press 1 if this guy better journalist than Cap G. Wow, even like I'm not gonna even I didn't know that. Okay, guess I could have scrubbed through. Because I mean I kind of like knew this, but I guess I could have put this 30 seconds in my video. He asked, "Is this your image?" and he wouldn't directly answer. He just has to smile. Wow, Konami really does make you agree, chat, not to say that you drew the stuff. Man, that sucks, chat. It makes Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like finding these artists who've done it makes it almost impossible.
Just a wiki face.
Cap stole this idea since he included none of this dude's. Yeah, if I would have known that that he also knew about the guy that Zesty knew about, first off, I would have put all of this in my video. So like, no, I didn't rip this guy off. Otherwise, I would have ripped this off. Duh.
I interpret that as an answer in the affirmative, without actually explicitly saying
his ideas.
And if we look through his Instagram, we could definitely see there are some stylistic similarities between the Cosmo card he tweeted about and the rest of his portfolio. I mean, look at this. Back to Neos, it's pretty easy to know his portfolio. I mean...
Damn, she's almost in like the same exact pose. Kind of like the same type of midsection. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, so obviously she wasn't going to have those super tights. But yeah, it's pretty obvious, like he designed Cosmo. Interesting.
Look at this. Back to Neos, it's pretty easy to imagine a scenario where they used a freelance artist to do the art and discovered something nefarious that they would kibosh the whole thing and start from scratch. See the example of Mad Lobster, where it's assumed allegations of plagiarism are the reason why this card got a second artwork. Here's the original Mad Lobster card from the set Cybernetic Revolution. It got changed to this after it was noticed it shared an awful lot of details with the artwork from a card game called El Tío.
Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh story? I think I vaguely know about this. Holy shit, that is plagiarism. Bro. That actually is. Look at this. That is literally plagiarism. Other than the head, that claw, the claws are they're in the same exact poses? Wow. Yo, that's from Dylan. Oh, Dylan put this in his video? Damn, maybe press 1 if Cap was the least thorough, chat. Hey, this might be a Yu-Gi-Oh conspiracy theory. And yeah, you can tell with the new artwork, chat, they changed, like they opened the claw up. The claw doesn't like have the little like bumps, I guess you could say, on it. But yeah, like this is not plagiarism, but like that's plagiarism.
That card's name
that's
is
a video
C-Claw.
right there.
If you look at the official website for Mad Lobster, you'll see its artwork has been updated and it's like the first iteration never happened. I suspect if Konami had an issue like this with Arneos, then it would have been dealt with in a similar manner, more so because of its prolific nature as a cover card. But that appears to not be the case. The webpage dedicated to Arneos on the official Yu-Gi-Oh website shows the artwork
guy
we
should
all
have
know
more
and
subs
if there was some
than
sort of
Salza.
copyright issue, then I'm not sure they would want.
Me and Salza were texting the other day, chat, and I tried to really convey the point. Like, bruh, making good Yu-Gi-Oh videos, chat, does not mean you pop off. Because there's so many, like, I'm not going to say there's hundreds or thousands of channels like this, but... Wait, when was this video posted? The 19th. This video was from... Wait a minute. How could I have fucking copied this guy? He posted his video literally one day before mine. What the fuck? I thought this video was from like weeks. This is literally one day before my video. And this motherfucker's talking about I copied him. Come on, bruh. Like, I watched this shit and then I was like, oh, let's make this right now on the spot. I had no idea. I thought this was like, I don't know, from at least a month ago. This video came out like one day before mine. So,
Want to display the image at all. The plot thickens when we look at the card Dimension Explosion,
Yeah,
which
he's
was
on
printed
there.
just a year after Strike of Neos. It's possible any potential issues with the art weren't known to Konami at the time. Also, while Arneos is missing from the current crop of Yu-Gi-Oh video games, it was part
It's
of the
in Link
card pool
Evolution.
for Legacy of the Duelist and its sequel, Link Evolution. This game was made by a third-party developer called Other Ocean Interactive. So it's possible Arneos' appearance in these games was a mistake, an oopsie-daisy because they weren't fully aware of the
Still
Arneos
his
history,
view. I
if
stole
there
his
is one.
views.
And
Yeah,
if the issues
played
are
it.
that Arneos resembles something too closely, then what is it allegedly copying? I initially thought it sort of looked like the superhero Falcon from the Marvel Comics, at least as far as the red suit and wings go. But I don't think a red suit and wings is enough to make a plagiarism claim stick. If you have any thoughts about what you think Arneos resembles, let me know in the comment section below. The grander conspiracy theory I have is that Konami realized they made a mistake in not reprinting Arneos with the rest of the Neos fusions, but they're purposely holding on to the reprint to boost hype for an upcoming release. Let's look at Instant Contact again. If you zoom into the
Stop! Oh my god, that is so stupid. I had someone comment this on my video of like, this is all a Konami created stop. Don't undercut your entire video, dude. Like, don't undercut your entire video by saying something so stupid. The wings, that's not the monster. Who can chat? Really? Konami playing this 15 years out? Or you're telling me like they haven't put it in Master Duel, they didn't put it in Duel Links, all to create buzz? Y'all do realize like unless they don't generally make money off like individual cards, chat. Unless you're telling me that this booster set is gonna sell like 15 times as much. Let's say that they do print it in the set, which by the way, if they do put, unless they're gonna reprint it in another set, if they print it in this set, wouldn't it be a Starlight, chat? Like, I don't know. This is just too dumb. Like, this is like a fan theory that you should not say is your own theory, because it makes me think like, all right, you might kind of be copium here.
the top left corner above below Neos, you can see something that looks like a wing, but it's not clear whose wing it is. It could possibly just be a sloppy error, but I don't think so. It seemed if they went to the
yeah,
trouble
this
to
is a
remove Arneos
Yassine
in the
moment.
first place, they would have taken his wing too. I think it might be a sign that they're aware of
Yassine
Arneos'
moment.
absence.
Don't
They
make
put the
me
wings
think that
in as
you're
a hint
dumb,
to the things to come.
please.
Let's look at the set Instant Contact's coming out in. It's called Power of the Elements.
It's
It's
a
going to be
Jaden
released
set,
in
we know
Japan
that.
later this April. The set is focusing a lot on the elemental heroes, and there will likely be slots for higher rarity reprints from older sets. We've seen them reach into their back catalog before for sets like Dawn of Majesty, where Stardust Dragon got reprinted in the Starlight rarity. I think this would be the most likely venue for an Arneos reprint. This last theory does assume that Konami is some kind of master marketer, and is keeping an Arneos reprint around for a rainy day, thinking they could tantalize the community with hints in video games and other card artworks to build hype for his triumphant return. And as far-fetched as this sounds, it makes sense that there's no other legal holds on the card. Arneos is kind of the perfect candidate to focus a long con around. It's a cover monster, so that's going to get the attention of the player base, especially after videos like this are published, fueling the speculation about why it went missing in the first place. If this isn't their plan, then it should be. I'm going to get into some fun little trivia bits about Arneos in this next section, but before I do, I want to pay some bills with a quick ad read. If there is one thing that tabletop gamers can...
What the hell? He has ads in it. You got 88 subs. Why the fuck does he have ads in his videos? What? He has 88 subs. And he has ads in... What? Bro. Shouldn't you focus on getting your channel like off the ground first? Like, you should not be running ads in your commercials when you got 88 subs. Unless all his videos are just popping the fuck off, and I just don't know. Second, maybe, yeah, it tells it. He must have, like, bro, you are not at the point where you should be trying to put ads into your videos.
Agree on is the importance of having a good set of dice. Dice with character. That's why I get my dice for my wife. But you can get yours from our Etsy shop at the Sapphire
That's
Narwhal.
just interesting to me.
Check these dice out. They're beautiful. And they're the perfect companion to a deck I'm building. Check them out. That's the Sapphire Narwhal. Link in the description. Now back to your regularly scheduled.
The Sapphire Narwhal. Maybe that's his first channel.
Yu-Gi-Oh content. While it's true we haven't seen an Aeroneos reprint
it's
of
his
TCG,
wife.
there is an exception in Japan, where they got a box set called Master Collection 3, which featured Aeroneos as a promo card and secret rare foiling. In case you're not aware, there are effectively two different versions of the card game. In Japan, there's the OCG, which stands for Official Card Game, and they generally get card releases a few months before everyone else. Everyone else plays the TCG, which stands for Trading Card Game. This particular set never made it to the TCG, so we've only got the Ultra and Ultimate Rare versions of the card to work with. Did you know there's a one-turn kill strategy in the game focused around Aeroneos? Its effect is that it gains attack points if your life points are lower than your opponent's, equal to the difference. Here's how the basic combo works. Activate a Hero Lives, paying half your life points to summon Elemental Hero Prisma from your deck.
I actually had this in my video.
Send Vanilla Neos to the graveyard to take its name. Then normal summon either Hummingbird or another Prisma, activating its effect to give itself Air Hummingbird's name. Contact fuse the two of them, summoning out Aeroneos. Since you paid half your life points for a Hero Lives, Aeroneos gains 4,000 attack, giving it 6,500 total. After that, you just need to make up the difference somehow, and then you can win. Even from the perspective of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh 10 years ago, this combo would be pretty inconsistent, but it does exist, and that's pretty neat. And lastly, there's an Italian airliner called Neos Air. If we mix the words around a little bit, it spells Air Neos. I originally had this as one of my theories for why the reprint hasn't happened yet, but I discounted it pretty quickly after the second draft. The premise behind it is that because the names are so similar, it could spell legal trouble for Konami. I don't think this makes a lot of sense though, because things share names all the time and it's not an issue. Take another airliner, Delta for example. They share a name with Delta Faucet and Delta Dental. Totally different names, all use the same descriptor. Even if this was an issue, there's a history of changing card names to make the archetypes better or to smooth out some past edginess. Think Red Eyes Bead Dragon becoming Red Eyes Black Dragon, or the card After Genocide becoming After the Struggle. They could have renamed it Elemental Hero Bird Neos, or Airbird Neos, or Humming Neos. I think you get the point. I hope we see Elemental Hero Air Neos swoop back into our lives soon, though I'll be sad to see the speculation end. I think it's fun to theorize about these sorts of things. What do you think though? Do you think we'll see Aeroneos come back in the Power of the Elements set? Maybe even before? Possibly ever?
No.
Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Not then.
Until next time, you've been watching Baton Pass. Thank you for watching.
That was a... What you guys think? I think that was a very well done video by like a small YouTuber. Editing was solid. Like subject matter was good. Structured well. I don't agree, just because I don't agree with his whole like, oh, Konami is going to no, phobic. Okay, here's the problem with subbing to someone who just makes one good video, right? Like usually before I like to look through their videos, because what if this is the only video on his channel? Then I put myself in a position where I sub to him, but then it's like, you know, like I don't know like if he's gonna post quality content like this just because this video was good. I think, and I've heard this before, chat, and people commented on my video, that like Konami is waiting for Power of the Elements, the TCG, and then they're gonna reprint Aeroneos. But like, okay, so why is it not in Master Duel? Why, like, are you telling, unless you're telling me like they're gonna put it in Master Duel and in Duel Links at that point? And also, have people not realized, chat? It hasn't been reprinted in the OCG for 15 years. Also, Power of the Elements doesn't solve that problem. Like, I don't know if he didn't realize that, but like the thing is, chat, it also has the same time frame, 15 years of no reprints in the OCG. So, you know, unless you're telling me it's also going to be in Power of the Elements as like some high rarity, like it had to be in both of them. You know what I mean? Neos isn't even in the new artwork. Wait, what? See, oh my god. Press 1 if shut up, phobic gaming nerd. See, this right here, chat, is why you don't just instantly sub to a channel. Because before, he just posted deck profiles. He has 6 videos in his history, or 6 videos in his entire history, and 4 of them are deck profiles. Yeah. Good, great video here. Don't get me wrong. I love the thumbnail. And this is also a deck profile. Yeah. Oh my god. See, Don't. Bro, he has 6 videos and 5 of them are deck profiles, and then he has like 1 video that's like insanely good. So yeah, this is why I don't just like instantly sub to people.
Have you seen this card?
What? Let me check out what else you have here before I just go like instantly subbing to you. I mean, it was a great video though, but you know, no, I'm not saying that the deck profiles are bad, chat, but I'm not really interested in watching deck profiles. The point that I'm making, chat, is that if I sub to him, I'd be expecting more videos like Neos, right? But then if he posts like another deck profile, I'm like, this isn't why I subbed. And then I'm like, all right, that's fine. And then he posts like another deck profile, and I'm like, okay, this is not why I subbed. And then he posts another one, and I'm like, all right, now I'm just done, so now I'm just out.